Hey there, you like D's? Well, why don't you take a look at D's Deals? From our sponsor today, MeUndies. MeUndies offers comfortable, wonderful, supportive gear for all of your most delicate areas. Their breathable, stretchable fabrics are comfortable so you can stay supported and comfy all day long, no matter what your situation. And MeUndies has everything to fit your needs, from traditional black to dinosaurs to balloon animals and even the stars themselves. Hey, my eyes are up here. And if you go to MeUndies.com/4starbento, you get 20% off your first order of these comfortable, breathable, wonderful fabrics that'll support you in your day-to-day life. And they don't just offer underwear, they also offer a slate of loungewear to feel good when you're lounging around the house. Not only that, but they got a comfort guarantee. So if you don't like your first pair, well, that's gonna be on them and it's yours to keep. Plus, all of MeUndies fabrics are responsibly sourced, so you can feel good morally while you're feeling good physically. So thank you again to MeUndies for sponsoring this video and keeping me in check on leg day. And now, I'll stop showing you my junk. On to the video. Bye.
A classic shot, honestly.
Yeah, really, literally flew right into that one.
Step into the grand tour. Dragon Ball GT.
FS. We got Monkey.
Monkey Vegeta. Well, eventually we got Monkey Vegeta.
Yeah.
50 and 51, was that what this was? I believe so.
No, 59 and 60.
59 and 60. Oh man, yeah, we're
I know. This is the third to last, well, maybe fourth to last episode.
See how this spans out.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me that when we started though, I realized, wow, the amount of episodes we have left is the entirety of Super 17.
Yep.
Which just goes to show the pacing of that arc.
Mercifully fast.
Very fast, very fast.
I'm glad it went that fast.
It's been my favorite arc so far.
Because it was over that quickly.
That, and it actually had an intro, like it had a fun climactic fight.
Yeah, I will say that climax, while a little weird and kind of oddly rushed, at least was like, oh hey, that's a great way to finish your villain.
パワーアップしたあいつと悟空さとどっちが上だご飯僕にもわかりませんレベルがあまりにも違いすぎるんです
The Omega Shenron, he's here and beats the shit out of everybody for about half an episode.
Yeah, a lot of it is just him showing off how strong he is, exemplifying the fact that he can now use the other dragon's techniques, which honestly, that's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, like Captain Planeting your dragon, trap him in a toxic bubble, you win. That defeated him before. Oh, so did that actually. But his body remembers. Now put a toxic bubble around him. He's done. Put him in the jelly. Can he summon like a big jelly Megazord for himself?
That's a good question.
He seems to like kind of remix some of the powers a little bit.
Yeah,
like kind of take some liberties with that.
Yeah,
it is kind of funny that it starts out, Goku's still blind, and Gohan's like, between Dad being fully powered up and this guy's new form, I don't know who's stronger. Omega Shenron immediately starts kicking the shit out of Goku, just immediately. He gets stuck in the wall for like the 15th time. Okay, this has to be like the 4th or 5th time he's been stuck in a wall like that this show.
They really love that.
Like ever since Boo, that's been like that's the look.
Yeah, if you search the landscape, you just find a bunch of body-shaped holes like it's
and that one was meant for Goku.
like it's Junji Ito or some shit. One star uses the whole Frieza thing. It's literally just the same thing that second form Frieza did. Raises up his hand, does this, and then the entire place is blown away. Goku's the only one who's like left standing, and Goku's like, well, gonna do the best I can, and his best isn't very good, because he just gets slapped around.
It's a little more than the Frieza thing though too, because he does that, and he just kind of creates this like repulsion wave, almost like it might have been a version of that, like the wind dragon's power possibly, because it's just like this continuous repulsion wave, because he turns it off seemingly at a certain point.
Yeah. But
It's almost like he's one of the paths of pain from Naruto.
So we're currently at the final form of the villain. What do we feel about 1-star Shenron?
I mean, as a ultimate villain, you mean?
As a villain and as the final villain.
There's something like, again, GT is a series of great concepts executed with very mixed results. The concept, poetically, of the Dragon Balls turned evil made manifest, I like it. I like it as a theme, as a design. He looks kind of cool. I like his little whisker mustache. He looks big and strong. Got those back spikes, so he's definitely a side sleeper or a stomach sleeper. Maybe he's never had to sleep yet. We don't really know.
He probably sleeps like Piccolo.
Yeah, just leg folded, hovering.
Yeah, I don't know. In terms of the final villain of basically all of Dragon Ball at this point,
For decades, this would be the last villain you get.
Yeah, there was no break on these on the anime's train. This is the end of the entire anime's run. This being the final villain, him being a villain in the first place, I won't lie, he's kind of boring.
He's very generic evil.
Yeah, he's got he doesn't have anything interesting about him in terms of oh, why is he here? Oh, well, he's an evil dragon from all the wishes, which is a cool concept, but in terms of his personality, doesn't really show.
Yeah, again, poetically.
Yeah, doesn't really say anything, doesn't have any motivations besides I'm evil, which kind of sucks. I mean, with Frieza, it was he had this kind of malicious, sadistic tone to him.
And he had an agenda.
Yeah, his agenda was oh yeah, I just want to rule over everything. And the way he responded to things was very unique. The way he talked. With Cell even, at least Cell was I'm the perfect being. He's a little more boring than Frieza, but
yeah, just because his motivations are fairly unclear, other than just having that Saiyan level, I want to prove myself as the best.
Yeah, and then Boo's crazy actually. I love Boo.
Boo was chaotic evil.
Yeah.
We hadn't really had a lot of chaotic evil, which is why Kid Boo is one of my favorites. He's just chaos.
Yeah. Fat Boo being my favorite just because I absolutely,
Fat Boo is the idea of there is nothing more cruel than the curiosity of a child.
Yeah, between Fat Boo and Super Boo, my two favorite Boos, I just and Super Boo before he absorbs
before he becomes Cell.
Yeah, but when he's got all of that chaotic energy in him and he's still kind of dim and impulsive. I love that version of Boo.
Just an angsty monster.
Yeah, here we've had Baby, who underbaked concept. 17, boring as hell.
Baby is the made manifest revenge of a race. Very cool in concept. Then we had 17, which really felt it. If it weren't for the fact that it moved the plot forward, it really would have felt filler.
Yeah, and now we just have generic dragon guy.
A generic evil dragon man.
And his design's kind of neat, the whole spikes on the back thing. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, one of the things that kind of kills me about this concept is evil dragons. But I'm not really feeling the Shenlong here. It doesn't feel like there's any of the dragons in any of them. In fact, right now, man looking more like Porunga than he is Shenlong.
Yeah, I'm less hung up on that and more on the idea of, because early on, they kind of played a little with the idea of these were the wishes that made us. We don't know what wish created Sin Shenron, what wish that's turned him. If he had some motivation baked around the wish or baked around the idea that if they played more with the idea that mortals playing with this divine power will tear the universe apart and he needs to stop it, giving him more motivation beyond just I'm evil and I'm going to destroy everything.
Imagine if he wasn't pure just, oh, I want to destroy everything because I'm evil. Yeah, what if he just wanted to kill the people using the Dragon Ball specifically? What if his entire purpose was personally
punishing the greed?
Yeah, I'm punishing you people for what you've done. Way more interesting immediately. But yeah, no, again, all we get is And I get it, it's for kids. That's fine. But we've had better villains with more interesting motives, or at least more interesting personalities, and I would argue designs.
Look at all 7 of my nipples, like a Labrador.
Nipple balls. For the final villain, he's just kind of meh.
Yeah, a bit. And I know we still have a little bit more time with him, so maybe they'll do something. I kind of doubt it, because at this point, it's basically just fight to the end, I think.
Yeah, I remember how the rest of this goes, so that'll be the 3 more episodes of this.
Yeah, which is so weird. It's another one of those cases of sort of, not necessarily an anticlimax, but something that felt like a natural climax cascading into we need a few more episodes. Because Vegeta shows up eventually after Goku gets the shit stomped out of him, and he's like, you remember that episode of flashbacks we had? That whole episode of flashbacks where we decided I'm gonna be Super Saiyan 4? I'm gonna do that now!
Hold on, before we get to that, I do at least want to point out the sick Dragon Fist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a great moment where Goku realizes, wait, I can see again. I'm gonna bluff. Bluffs his way into a Kamehameha into a level 3, and it's great. I actually really liked it. I mean, the timing of it's a little weird, like, can you even aim it? Dude, his aim's actually really good even though he's blind. I don't know why you're acting like that.
He's hit you a number of times despite being blind.
But whatever. Apparently the bluff it works on 1 star, hits him with the Kamehameha, hits him with the Dragon Fist. And
flies through him, it does. It's a sick looking move. It really is.
It's so cool. Yeah, I think we both agreed, like, Goku having the Dragon Fist as his own personal technique is actually really sick.
Yeah.
Especially since, like, Goku's not known for, like,
he doesn't come up with techniques. He knows how to combine things and use techniques perfectly, but...
Yeah, also, he's not a big bean. Holy shit.
He looks so proud of himself.
Absolutely f***ing wrecked.
Okay, so what are the rest of these 5 episodes?
Unfortunately, apparently he can just use, was it 3 stars technique?
Yeah, it was the electric dude, the dude that had the like goo that could create like goo shields. But apparently now
it's
more like Boo, where the goo is him.
Yeah, that seems.
Maybe it's a combination of, because remember one of them was just a Dragon Ball. Maybe it's a combination of that combining with the goo, like as long as that Dragon Ball I don't know. Like this. The point is they wanted this fight to go longer, but they still wanted Goku to get a win in real quick.
Yeah, so they, that all happens. It's still kind of cool. But then Vegeta shows up and I like how Goku is like, Vegeta.
What are you doing?
Like, yo, look, it's nice to see you,
man, you want to give me some of your energy too? Because like, we can put this over the top.
Yeah, it's like, it is kind of great because he's like, you're not going to do anything. And Vegeta's like, dude, you think I'd-
Shut up, my wife's coming.
Yeah, it's like, and Vegeta the wife guy over here, like, my wife has me covered, okay?
My wife's on her way. She's bringing the moon tank.
Yeah. So she shows up with Moon Tank.
With the Moon Tank.
And
shoots Vegeta.
Yeah, hits him with the Ultra Brutes Waves, which turn him into Monkey.
He turned him into Big Monkey.
Which is interesting, because he starts off as regular Ozaru, like the regular great ape, which,
yeah,
okay, I mean, sure.
And then he goes Super Saiyan as the Great Ape, but not before being wild for a second, which is a little weird. But yeah. maybe it's like... Idea. Use that on every Saiyan. Maybe it's like, I haven't done this in so long, I forget how.
Okay, I'm sorry. It did bother me. It did bother me when we were watching, because everyone's like, no, but if you hit him with those, he won't be able to control himself.
He's been able to do that since the Saiyan Saga.
He's been able to do that since Baby.
Yeah,
like we literally saw in Baby himself says, oh, but because I'm in Vegeta's body, I have control over this. Are you fucking kidding me, show? We're already aware that he can do this. Why are you trying to make fake tension?
It doesn't amount to a whole lot, frankly, like his little like blah, 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 blast rave, and then grabbing Goku in a member berry.
Yeah.
But then he's just like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, to think that I, the Prince of all Saiyans, wouldn't be able to control this form. And Goku's like, yeah, okay, buddy, that's real funny. Now get this over with, man.
And then he goes golden and then immediately goes Super Saiyan 4. And I am on the side that I think Vegeta looks better in Super Saiyan 4. I firmly think he wears it better. Goku looks good. He does.
Oh yeah.
But the only thing I'd change is maybe the leather pants. They're a little distractingly shiny.
How dare you? I will say
They're gonna smell awful.
I will say they both suffer from some weird color choices. Goku with the yellow pants. I'm sorry, the yellow and the blue.
It's very a color structure of its time.
Yeah, and for Vegeta, it's the kind of like, I wouldn't even say lavender because they're not that bright.
They're kind of like weirdly like cyanic eggshell gloves.
Yeah, but like with a hint of purple,
Yeah.
right? Like, and I just don't get it. I mean, again, I really like.
But we spend next to no time with him. And this is something that I do think is a little out of character for Vegeta. Because as soon as he goes Super Saiyan 4, he looks at Goku and he's like, you know, we still can't beat him even like this, right? We're going to have to fuse.
See,
But we've only ever practiced that in movies.
I am of the mind that Goku is one of the guys who wants to stress test first, but Vegeta has all kind of tried to be more pragmatic in times. He is a guy that has overestimated his opponent plenty of times and still gone in, but I think at this point it is really a matter of if Goku was not doing anything to him on his own, why would the two of us? I'm going to just say, let's skip it. Let's make sure we don't waste too much energy. Let's just go to the fusion.
And I get that. I get the pragmatism angle of it. But like the part of me that, you know, granted this is a older, wiser Vegeta.
And that's why.
But he did, like, he had an entire filler episode where he was flipping the fuck out about not being as strong as Goku. And he just attained what it now seemingly to him is the pinnacle power that his race can achieve at the moment. And he doesn't want to try it out at all. He's not even going to try his final shine. Maybe 17 just drubbed him that hard.
Yeah, maybe, oh man, yeah, maybe Super 17 just made him rethink how he goes about
You know what? I don't want to get embarrassed again, Kakarot. We can fight each other after this. I just want to put this guy down right now.
Yeah, no, he doesn't need to prove himself to 1 star. He needs to prove himself to Goku.
Yeah.
At the moment, priorities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just like, let's fuse. And they're like, okay, next episode. Next episode starts up. They're like, we're going to fuse. They go and land.
Yeah, but then, of course, 1 star is like, excuse me.
Smart villain, by the way. First one to ever try to stop something like this, I feel like.
Hold on. Janemba almost did. I know in the movies. I could have sworn.
I don't think any canon villain has ever tried to stop them from.
Oh, wait. I guess. Yeah, I can't remember if there was a. I should be able to. I mean, then again, how many times have characters tried to do the fusion dance in front of?
The only one I can really think of is Boo, and it's like Boo let it happen because Boo was curious.
Yeah, well, Boo wanted.
Boo wanted to fight Strong Guy.
But it made sense with that version of Boo.
Either way,
Sorry,
1 star.
tangent.
Either way, 1 star tries to stop them. Sin Shenron's like, no, that. I'm gonna stop. Why would I let you do this?
Yeah, no. And of course, and it's really great because Trunks, way to go, Trunks.
Yeah.
First man out there. Gotta give it to him.
Got in the way. He's like, nope, I'm gonna hold you off. Dads, you do the fusion. I really want to see this happen. And Trunks, get out of my way, tiny child.
The best part is he grabs him and he's like, hey, I'm gonna break his fucking neck. And Bulma's like, no, you're not. And shoots him with the brute
right. He tries to shoot him with the cannon.
Which, like, I don't know what that's supposed to do.
Maybe she should have shot Trunks.
But
I was thinking about that. I was like, why doesn't she shoot every Saiyan there?
Oh yeah, no. I remember we were watching and our first thought was,
shoot everybody.
yeah, shoot
Gohan. Shoot Goten. Shoot Trunks.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But there is a good point that they are all unfamiliar with Ozaru. They actually might have been a problem.
True. That might have been too chaotic.
Yeah, upon thinking about it, Gohan might have been okay. The rest, like Trunks and Goten would have been
Yeah.
so.
Goku and Vegeta are still just standing there like f***ing idiots. Do the thing!
Yeah, that's what we're asking!
Ooh, a beverage for later. And then Goku and Vegeta just stand there watching.
Yeah.
Gohan's like, Goten, we need to go help him. We need to go stall them so they can fuse. And then they jump in. Everybody's getting slap, 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 slap. And Goku and Vegeta are just like,
yeah, no, Goku's staring up there smiling, Vegeta's just staring up there.
so are we doing this?
Yeah,
what are we doing?
It's great, because Vegeta looks at him and is like, hey, what the f are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing right now?
And then Goku,
nothing, I'm just happy you want to fuse. It gives me the warm fuzzies. It's like, God f***ing damn you.
I do have to say, the pacing with some of these shots just makes it really awkward.
It is, because the entire time their family is risking life and limb to hold them off. They're just fucking standing there. And until Vegeta's like, we're doing this.
Yeah, Vegeta's like, get in fucking position, man.
And then they do it. Perfect, first try. Frankly, happy. I'm not sure I would have been able to stand waiting for them to deal with fat Gogeta and skinny Gogeta.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That joke is done. If we have another fusion dance in any future Dragon Ball material and they do the fat thing again, I'm going to scream. The joke is done.
I think there's ways to make it work, but they're like...
Not again! We've seen it 3 times!
By this point, yeah. I like how they even curve the tails.
Yeah.
And that's how you fertilize a power ball.
Well, it is the birth of the ultimate Super Saiyan.
Mm-hmm. That look. The only thing I never got about this is why the hair turned red.
But it's a good look.
It is. And Omega can't stop it.
Nope.
Gets knocked away. And goddamn is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just f***ing goated. Like,
yeah.
He's really cool.
More like Gogeta.
Gogeta. They do that thing in anime that I love, where you see him fly in, and he just gets knocked away. You think, oh, he got repulsed by something. And then he's like, huh, you didn't even notice that I punched you 3 times.
No, what he actually said was because he wipes the blood away, and he's like,
what happened?
Huh, you got away with a bloody nose from 3 of my punches? That's pretty impressive, man.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's okay, I'll do it slower next time so you can see it. Like, I love that in anime. Like when Hiei does it in Yu Yu Hakusho and like that.
And the best part is, we do see the next 3 punches, and they are slower, but too fast for us to actually see the movement, which is great.
It's like single frames. You see him like lift his leg once, throw a punch, and like his arms just kind of like move, move. But so fast that it's even hard to register while you're watching the show. That shit's great. Yeah. Like money. Good shit. Love it.
Yeah. Like when you have speed that fast, you have to sell it through impacts. That's the way that you do that. Yeah.
It didn't work last time, it'll work this time though. Feet first. Dynamic exit.
This is where like one star is realizing, okay, this is not what I thought it was gonna be.
He's just playing with him. And to the point where it gets a little out of character with the playing.
Okay, well,
like he starts going full Bugs Bunny.
I like when he starts like blasting him like over and over, and like Gogeta's just kind of taking it. Like it looks like he's got a pained look on his face, but like more like son of a bitch.
Ooh.
And then after it's done, he's there's this whole Frieza thing where he goes like brings his head back down.
Oh man,
and he's like, hey,
I felt those. Thanks. Do you mind doing that again? I got a knot back here. He's like, good.
Yeah,
good.
That I liked. However,
it starts to get a little too goofy.
Yeah.
It's a one-man jump squad. The fact that a part of Vegeta is going along with this is a little out of character. This does feel very Gotenks.
Yeah, it's a little weird. And okay, so this is controversial actually, because there are some people who really, really like this and some people who really, really don't. It's kind of more in the middle, if I had to be honest.
It's a mixture of things for me. On one hand, what he does here is very out of character for the pragmatic Vegeta side of this whole thing, where it's like, we need to finish this guy. On the other hand, it's very playful Sun Wukong monkey god that I love.
Yeah, I'm not sure how in character it is for Goku, definitely more than for Vegeta, but it
feels much more Gotenks.
Yeah, he powers up the Kamehameha with all, like, was it 4 or 5? I can't remember.
It's all of
with all the Getas. fires, but then it turns
like a
out
party
to be,
cracker.
Yeah, which is funny.
Yeah, that he gets covered in streamers.
Yeah. But like, do I even want to ask how that works?
Like, look, they're so powerful. They at one point learned Piccolo's
manifest
clothes
party
beam.
favors? Okay.
At one point, he learned Piccolo's clothes beam, like the ability that Piccolo has to manifest items.
All right. And it's sort of funny. Like, I'm not bothered by it. It doesn't upset me.
He starts cackling hysterically, like he's like Gear 5 Luffy or something like that.
He's having a good time. Man's out here having a good time.
Again, very Sun Wukong monkey god playing, like, I dig that part of the character. It just feels weird for it to partly be Vegeta.
Yeah. But then, one star is like, you know what, fuck this, flies up and is about to attack him. And then,
Yeah, this
then
is when he fires off the Powerball!
Condense into his dick.
マイナスエネルギーがたっぷり凝縮されたパワーボールだ。
Powerball?
Powerball!
Oh man, we're playing the lottery now.
With his life.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, yeah. So basically, what he does is he uses all the negative energy of the dragon. So you see all the balls in his chest light up, fire
Except
blast.
for the 1-star one. Everyone except for his.
Yeah, you might be right on that one. Fires out, makes a giant ball, and I like what they do here because he makes this ball that is huge. It is gigantic.
Yeah.
And then he slowly condenses it down, which I love. I love the idea of making something.
I think that's a great aesthetic where you take like a giant thing of energy and then condense it. Kind of like how Kuma does with like Luffy's pain.
Or how fucking Naruto, like the QB Naruto, when he uses the, I forget what it's called.
Tailed beast bomb.
Yeah. When it's just, because it condensing into that one spot is so cool. It's one of my favorite attacks in anime, actually. So yeah, I love the idea of taking a bunch of power and condensing it into something smaller. Like something small, yet incredibly explosive.
And they fired this world-ending ball towards the planet, wiping out everything. Everybody needs to fly away.
I do find we oh no, it can destroy the Earth? Oh no, I've never seen an attack this strong before. This is so terrifying.
I get that, like, no matter what happens, if they're throwing something that can destroy your very planet, it's a priority.
Oh yeah,
but
obviously.
It is a little funny that in Dragon Ball it's like, oh man, that's like the second one this week.
Yeah. Like at this point, like it's like we were talking about with the fucking Gallic guns. Like
somebody should be able to accidentally destroy the world at this scale.
Bit.
Just oops.
But like not a huge deal.
Yeah.
Like the entire deal here is,
oh no, this one's strong.
yeah, Gogeta gotta defend, and Gogeta do the defend.
And at first it looks a little meh. Like they do that thing where he like kicks it away.
Yeah.
And it looks a little wimpy at first because I guess it's just like the pacing of it.
Yeah.
But then it cuts to an outer shot of the atmosphere of Earth. And once it breaks atmosphere, it speeds up. I like that shot. I think that looked cool.
Yeah, I don't thinking about it with the way they phrase it, I don't think that's the atmospire. I think that's actually the
evil shell, the corrupted.
Yeah, the negative energy that has surrounded the planet. Because after it leaves that, it blows up. Huge explosion, by the way. Like, it's kind of implied this explosion is bigger than Earth, which is a very impressive explosion. And apparently this explosion has dispelled the negative energy that is surrounding Earth.
Because Gogeta was able to turn the evil energy into good energy.
By infusing it with positive energy, which...
Yeah. It's what he did against Baby. The thing where he, ate his energy ball. So there's pathos.
I got. Whatever.
There's logic. There's GT logic.
GT logic, there we go. GT logic. It doesn't function on normal logic.
Neither does
it's
anime.
Okay, I mean, that also fair point. But yeah, no, he kicks it out. It dispels the negative energy. And then he has one of the sickest lines in the show. Looks like even the heavens have abandoned you. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because all of Goku's, up until this point, all of Goku's retorts have just been, what
about you?
Yeah, it's like, it seems that you picked your gravesite. well, would it be weird for me to think maybe it's your gravesite? Goku, come on, man.
It looks like you're about to die. No, you.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, cool line. And then he's like, all right, I'm gonna end this. And
Big Bang Kamehameha. Which
sucks.
It looks a lot better.
sucks.
It looks a lot better in video games.
It sucks.
Looks a lot better in video games.
I don't.
The thing is, like, it's the big ball and then just kind of like a spray.
Yeah, it doesn't.
There's no beam. It's just like this big old open spray of energy.
Imagine if he'd done like this into this.
Or if it did the thing that I think is in the video games where it like kind of prisms into the ball and then out as like a bigger beam.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like if you're going to combine two attacks, do something cool with the choreography for it, because this is just him doing this, saying Big Bang Kamehameha, and then shooting off the lamest looking attack ever. It doesn't even look like it's that powerful.
It looks underwhelming. Like the entire time that the spray is happening,
it looks like he's hitting it with a freaking hose.
The entire time that's happening, I'm sitting there waiting like, okay, then the beam's going to come out and he's going to disappear. And then he just disappears anyway. It's like, oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I remember getting so hyped. I heard Big Bang Kamehameha. I'm freaking out and I see that and I'm like, wow. And then I guess it's for a reason, because it doesn't kill him.
It doesn't, well, it seemingly does at first because all of the Dragon Balls rain down and they're like, yay. But he is still there with the 1-star ball.
And battle damage too.
Very battle damage.
He took some damage.
He took the damage and he's a lot weaker. And he's like, well, I guess we'll just finish you off now then. Big Bang Kamehameha. Huh?
And then splits in half. They unfuse. But guess what? This isn't Omega Shenron or whatever.
Yeah, it's just Sin Shenron.
Yeah.
He's just back to one ball boy.
So both Goku and Vegeta are like, okay, well, we can
I guess we'll
now
just fight you
anyway.
normal now. Whatever.
Yeah.
Or will you?
Yeah.
Atsumare Dragon Ball.
Oh, he's doing it again. Stop letting him do that.
Yeah, why are you guys for f***ing real? So 1-star literally just
waka.
I know that transformations are supposed to be sort of a
Pac-Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know that transformations are sort of supposed to be a free action, but not when you're literally absorbing all of the Dragon Balls and everyone is. And we already see that in fact he could grab one.
You can.
Because Goku does.
Yeah.
He grabs the Dragon Ball.
So he gets 6 of the 7 balls. He gobbles 6 of the 7 balls, but Goku says, no, this one's mine.
Yep. Which is like, I'm sorry.
I really wanted him to eat it. Just like, now you can't have it. Oh God.
I mean, there's always next episode. You don't know.
It's true. He still could.
But yeah, it's I'm sorry. It's just I hate when characters stand around and let things happen, because this is the prime example of when they even show that they could have done it.
Yeah, they could have stopped it.
They gave an example of how this didn't need to happen. Why? I don't get it.
So we're back to nearly Omega Shenron versus Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. And this is the part, from this point on, I know nothing. We have gone through what I have seen of GT.
Wow. Okay.
I have never seen the ending. So I am completely blind from here on forward.
I'm very excited then.
Yeah. So we'll get on to those.
Next time on GTFS.
I didn't get to say next time. I didn't have anything to add. All right.